everybody, this is Nathan. I'm back with another game review. This time I am reviewing Doom. It was published by Bethesda Software and produced by ID Software and runs off of their ID Tech 6 engine, which they dubbed Tech 666. It was originally announced on May 7th in 2008 when the development of the game started, but it went into total development hell, no pun intended. So they scrapped the game and rebuilt it from the ground up because the original version was way too linear and heavily scripted, and they said it reminded them too much of Call of Duty. So it was rebooted in 2013, and they decided to go back to the roots and make it based right around Doom 1 and 2. It has a total of 27 different weapons, including everyone's fan favorite, the BFG, and the basic plot of the game is it is set on Mars, involving the invading forces of hell that happened because of corrupted, constructed monsters that were being made by the UAC. The total campaign mode roughly lasts about 12 hours long, and it has 13 different levels in it, which also has this nice little thing to it to where there's hidden switches inside each level that are very hard to find. And if you find these and you flip them, it will unlock one of 13 different classic levels that you can play out in the main menu. Now, the first thing you'll notice about this game is, I'll be honest with you, I think the level designs are kind of just there. They look fantastic, but they remind me too much of a damn Alien game. And while Doom, to me it seems like this game should have been darker, okay? They definitely got the gore, they definitely got the character designs down, the animation is top shape, and I definitely love how fast your character moves. He is fucking super fast. And they did that in a way because they wanted it to where any enemy that'll attack you, you can be able to flank them and avoid their attacks, which I think is really cool. Now they added these things that you see there. As the character glows, you can finish them off with what they call glory kills. And there's multiple different ones based on the location of where you attack your enemy. Now, as you play through the game, like I said, it's only about 12 hours long. It could take you a little bit longer if you actually play on a harder difficulty, or it might take you significantly less if you're a speedrunner. There's been some people that's played through this game already on the ultimate hard difficulty without single death. So, that's very, very impressive. Now, the thing is with this game is it doesn't really seem to have that much variety other than the weapons that you do. You go through a corridor level into a big area. You kill the enemies and you destroy, like, they'll have like an enemy spawner. You destroy it and you kill all enemies. The door opens and you move on. You collect key cards to open up other stuff as you go. So it's basically from the books damn near too much like Doom 1 and 2. You just go through, kill. It's not much. They tried to put a story into it, but I wouldn't say it fails, but it's just, I don't know. I don't think they put enough story into it. I kind of wish to know what exactly some of the scripted sequences were that they scrapped from the game, because it would have been nice to add some of them, I think. But, as you go through, you can upgrade your character, upgrade your gear, of course. You can upgrade your weapons by adding certain attachments to them, which take points that you earn throughout the game. And, you can upgrade your weapons. You upgrade your health, like these little health stations where you make yourself stronger. You can pretty much upgrade just about anything as you go through, which is pretty cool. And it does have like a little map that'll help you, like a 3D map, to kind of figure out where to go. Which, unlike some maps that I've played in other games, it actually does help you in this, but the way the game is designed, it's not that difficult to figure out where to go. I mean, really, most of the shit in the game will glow to let you know what you need to do. It's basically go into a room, run around like a motherfucking, be fast, look out for, like, jump scares, boo, gotcha, and other than that, you just go around, kill the monsters, find keys, activate panels, and progress through the game. They'll try to mix it up a bit with, like, okay, here, activate this satellite beacon and shit like that, but it's nothing more than a way of getting you from one point to the other. But the main thing about the game, like I said, is the overall speed and the weapons. The speed of the character that you have, Doom Guy, and the weapons are badass. That's actually a major saving grace. I mean, I actually love it. Now, the only problem is since it's so repetitive, it was kind of hard for me to play through and beat the game because I was starting to lose interest because it didn't really throw anything new into the mix. It's just go in a room, kill enemies, rinse and repeat. and it was really burning me out. So fortunately, there are a couple other things that they did include in the game which actually do help pay for the fact the damn thing costs a full price $60 game. You know, personally, I don't have a problem with being a $60 game because of the tech they're using and the other features that they did add. It does have a multiplayer, which I'll get into that for a bit, you know, but the other main thing that they have is coming up soon, and it has to be the level creation system which they added, which, you know, I'm a big fan of level creator modes. It is called SnapMap, and as you go in after you load it, you get to pick everything that you can design a level, you know, upload it, play the top rated maps, newest maps, most played maps, popular maps, and so on. It has a nice community. It does have a thing that will walk you through a really good detailed tutorial. You'll have a certain basic setup that you pick to start from. You have multiple different views of the map as you're building it, as you can see here. And it's just like what it says, it's SnapMap. You basically go and you can select through all kinds of different rooms, and you just snap them to the other room and you can build your own level. And it does have the ability to add, you know, everything, you know, make a true fantastic deathmatch style. You can do any of the multiplayer stuff on here, like the clan arenas, team deathmatch, freeze tag, domination, warpath, and soul harvest. Now warpath by far I love the best. That's the best thing in the multiplayer too. It's like capture the flag, but the area moves. So it's constantly forcing you not to be able to camp out. You have to keep being on the move, which is really nice. Now, the one thing I've noticed about this game is it has terrible fucking load times. I mean, seriously, I must have spent 3 minutes in a load time just to get to the snap map, which, and by today's standards, is really, you know, unacceptable. I mean, that's really sad in this day and age that, you know, and if you die, my God, it takes forever to reload your fucking character. You know, I mean, so that I don't like at all. I mean, I do like I say, Snap Map, you can do everything. You can put sound effects, monsters, enemies, explosive barrels, fire, just about anything. But, you know, the damn load times are just fucking awful. And I just can't get over the fact that a game in this day and age, no matter how detailed and everything, especially from a company like ID Software, which is, you know, them fuckers know how to make a good game and a great game engine. You could tell, I think it was the fact that they had to actually kind of rush this version since they scrapped the original one. It doesn't to me really seem like they went and optimized it enough. I mean, it's still, you know, really decent. Like I said, the best thing hands down is the damn snap map create your own level feature by far. But the main thing most people play a Doom game for is the multiplayer. Let's get into the multiplayer. First of all, you can modify your character, but you say the basic fucking guy every time. But as you progress through, you unlock different, quote, skins that change the way your guy looks. You can pick your different loadouts, and you can pick different modifiers as you go through. And like I said, it does have about 9 different maps that you get to play through in the multiplayer. I'm sure they're going to be adding more, but as of now, it was only 9 maps you could play through. But the first thing you'll have to notice about the multiplayer is it's really fucking slow. If you play the single player experience and you go from that to this, it's very jarring. It's like painfully slow. And, you know, for them not wanting to be like Call of Duty, I think one of the things they should have done is kept it at the super fast pace that the single player mode had. That would have distinguished itself a bit more, because they're not wanting to be considered a Call of Duty clone with this. But the multiplayer, honestly, to me, played like fucking Call of Duty in space. It was fun. I found it, you know, pretty decent, but, you know, the matchmaking took forever. So because of everything, the overall length of the game being around 12 hours and the overall price being $60, and it did have some flaws to it, even though it was an entertaining game, my final score of the reboot of Doom is a 8 out of 10. Definitely worth the play, but I don't really know if it's worth the price.